New mold today at Bar Down Baits, guys. I'm extremely excited to showcase this mold for you guys. What else is going on? I am going to introduce you guys to my alter ego. That's right, Coach Mike is making an appearance on the show. What else? A simplistic color build. This color build is going to be going out to the purists in the bait making community. We are not adding any flake. We're not adding any color shift. We're not adding any hollow shift. We're not adding any highlight powders. 2 colors and what looks to be like an amazing mold to shoot. Stay tuned, guys. This is going to be a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, welcome to the channel. Mike Muller here, Bar Down Baits. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I appreciate all you guys. Let's highlight this mold that I was talking about at the top of the show. Right here, guys, that's the company, Angling AI, and let's get these molds out. Guys, I do want to give a really special shout out to Toby at 50 Custom Baits. He has been kind enough to answer some of my emails that I've gotten out to him. He's got a really good video on this specific mold, and I had some questions before I shot it. And he was really gracious enough with his time to get back to me. Toby, thank you. I appreciate you. This is the Skillit 290, you guys. It's a pretty complex little tube mold, and it looks absolutely amazing to shoot. Let me get you in on that right there, guys. This right here, there is no cutting of the splines at all. What we're going to do, we're going to set this into that mold that I showed you. We are going to be shooting one color. And then what I think we're going to be doing, guys, on this episode, we got the Skillit 290. Hold on, be patient. I did get 2 molds, and they are both crappie 2 molds, and they work together. I'm not going to get into too much depth on that. That's going to be a totally different video of what you can do here. We've got the Skillit 190 and the Skillit 290, same sort of deal. Let me show you guys this. We've got our tube splines right there. This is a shoot, inject, no cutting, take them off, and you got your tubes. You're ready to go fishing. I'm really excited to shoot this mold, you guys. Let's see what else. Oh, I wanted to talk to you about a very special customer, Dan. He's like, I've got him hooked on Bar Down Baits. I've got him on that 2-inch crappie slayer. I think I've given him some gillies as well. Well, Dan is a guy that solely fishes with tubes, and I don't. That's why I do not have any tube molds in my arsenal yet. Well, anyway, Dan's like, Mike, you got to get a tube mold. I'm like, yeah, I've got a couple companies I've researched, and what I've come down with is Angling AI. I think has, for crappies, I think probably the best, the easiest, and the most innovative crappie tube bait on the market. He's like, Mike, I'll go in with you. Let's go 50-50. So Dan, this video is for you. I appreciate your support on this, on buying this mold. Let's get down to it. All right, guys, before we get to the color build and I tilt that camera down, again, the color build, it's not even going to be anything special. I probably shouldn't even show you, but I am. The colors today that we're going to be using. Let me just show you guys that real quick. Dan wanted red and white, and what he wants, what was it, white tails and a red body. Those are the 2 colors that we're going to be doing. We're going to come up with a bunch of different variations of this. And again, guys, off camera, what I have been told to do is get a little worm oil in those tube splines. And then I'm going to inject it, and I'm going to show you guys what looks like a ton of fun after. And I've seen Toby shoot these. I've seen Chris at World's Worst Fishing shoot these. It looks like a ton of fun. You just kind of, that's going to be your head, and you just kind of twist in those tube splines, just kind of peel right off. Guys, again, I told you in that last video, I run a summer hockey camp. Again, that's my alter ego, Coach Mike. And what I did on Friday, I was out in the garage probably for 10 or 12 hours. I put together 60 bags, 30 bags of crappie baits and 30 bags of walleye baits. And in today's video, you guys, I don't know when he's going to come on, but Coach Mike is going to come on. And his message is going to be kind of why I'm doing this content. Get people, kids, adults, whoever that may be, get them excited about fishing and or get them excited about bait making. And I know there is one young man in this futures group. He happened not to be there on the giveaway day, but he told me he's going to start making his own baits. So guys, let's get the color build going. Let's get to shooting these. I'm excited to showcase this one, guys. It's going to be a simple one. Again, for the purist. Let's have some fun today on Bar Down Baits. Thanks for tuning in. All right, gang, we got some piping hot plastic ready to go. Guys, I am going to show you this color build just for my reference on if this color works out or not. But I definitely wanted to show you guys this Dead On Plastics Red Rum. It's got some very interesting qualities to it, and it might not be the color that Dan's looking for, but that's all the red that I have that's going to work for this bait. I do have some strawberry, transparent fluorescent red, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm losing count. I totally lost count. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to say that was probably around 30 for a cup. This, you're going to see, is going to have some pinkish, purplish qualities to it. That's why I wanted to show this to you guys. You guys see that on the side of the cup? You get a little pink and purple. And then when we bring it up, you guys see that? Dan, I know this is probably not the color that you're looking for, but that's what we're going to do for today. I will order you some normal standard red, but we're going to go with that, guys. I think it's going to be cool. I know this is kind of not very much of a color build, but just for my reference, if these baits turned out or not. Okay, so there was that. Now let's get to the next one. Real quick, guys, stay with me. Again, this is not going to be anything fancy. And what are we doing in this one? MF White, non-bleed. I think white is generally pretty powerful stuff. So, I don't know, we should go 10. That was like 20. Gosh, I am just, okay. I think it's going to work. Let's check this out. White, again, is pretty powerful stuff. Again, I just want to use this for future videos if that was the right amount for this particular bait, or do we need more? Guys, I'm just going to say we're going to go for more. I'm just going to shoot this in. Guys, we've lost all drop count. Let's go a swirl, swirl, 2 swirls. That's probably going to be like 40 to 60 drops. Easy right there. Milky. I think that's what we want. Yeah, that looks good. So 20 drops and 2 swirls. All right, guys, that concludes the simple, puristic color build right there. Let's get to shooting these bad boys. Okay, guys, we're ready. We got plastic up to temperature. Toby told me, shoot this hot and fast. So I think right now, what does it say? We're around 335. Toby said 330, hot and fast. So let's get this skillet mold. This is the 290. Let's get some white into that. That's going to be our first round that we're doing. Yeah, that's definitely white. I like that. Guys, off camera, I put in two more swirls, just so everybody can stay up to speed on this color build. Purist. Okay, here we go. Hot and fast. I'm not going to hold a lot of pressure because I could see these maybe flashing. I do not want that. Hold some pressure. Top them off. Oh boy, that was good. That was definitely topped off. So guys, what we're going to do in this video, we're going to do white solids, right? We're going to do red solids. And then what we're going to do, because Dan wants, what did he want? He wanted a red body and white tails. I'm going to get the old Bavarian pocket knife, and we're going to cut those heads off and then just shoot. That's one plus with this mold. You can kind of tinker around with it. I can't wait to show you guys. Let's get this first round demolded. Okay, guys, the old Skillet 290's cooled off. I cannot wait. How are we doing? Yeah, it's doable. Let's do it. Now, what I'm a little bit worried about is that I didn't shoot it hot enough or fast enough. Maybe I held too much pressure. We got some flashing. Or the next thing, I didn't put enough worm oil on there. Let's see how we did. We'll look. I just want, oh, what's going on? Where are you guys coming out? Coming out on that side, I think. Oh, they're coming out all over the place. Michael. Well, yeah, this is more par for the course. Okay, we had guys coming out all over the place. Oh gosh. Guys, I'm okay with that. It looks to me, I'm just doing a visual. It looks to me that all of the splines filled completely. Flashing, we're doing good. Let's take one out of the mold. I think these should just pop right out. And that's what you're left with. There's a little dimple on top of the head there that I'm just going to chop that off with the scissors, but let's see if I put enough worm oil on there. I guess it's just kind of a twist. Oh, here they come. Twist, twist, and pull off. I don't know if I put it, oh God, yeah. Guys, I can see what all the fuss is about now. That was very rewarding. There is a little bit of flashing, and then we got that dimple on her head. Those tails are done. This tube is ready to fish. That tube right there is ready to fish. Okay, I don't know if I want to take any more of these off. No, we're going to take all of them off, and we're going to shoot red here next. Stay tuned. I'm going to do one more. Guys, I can't resist. Yeah, they didn't come off the sprue real well for me. Let's get a scissors. Where are my scissors? Here they are. Let's just chop that off carefully. That didn't, let's do this one again. Right here, check this out. Come on. Turn both ways. I think I should put a little bit more worm oil. And then if you want, you can just kind of force those things to come off. Bam, that is cool. Guys, I'm digging that. That was fun. I know what all the fuss is about now. Okay. Guys, I'm going to clean the rest of these up. We're going to shoot red, and then we're going to get to kind of what Dan wants. He wants that red top and white tails. Stay tuned. Red rum tubes coming at you in the Skillet 290. I hope these come out better than the last round did. Come on, guys, cooperate here. And they did. Perfect. Okay, this one you're going to be able to see. All right. Guys, this red rum is a crazy color. If it's just red that you're looking for, this is not the color. Can you guys see those purples and pinks? Oh, man. All right, let's have some fun. Now, like I said, I did not reapply worm oil to these. And let's see if that's the case. Guys, this is the best part of this mold right here. I think we might be good. I think we're going to have to reapply. But you can do that. You guys see that? Just kind of pull these up from the bottom. Yeah, I would recommend reapplying worm oil after every injection. Not a ton. Guys, these are really hard for me to showcase with my big fat fingers. Look at that. Look at this. Okay, let's do one more. Just for the love of the game here. And then we're going to get on to the Dan special. Okay, they all filled. I'll tell you that. Toby, thanks for the heads up on shooting hot and fast. I'm going to just go a little bit more aggressive on that one. Guys, I may take that back that you might not have to. Anyway, guys, get in there. Gosh, I'm terrible at showcasing baits. Look at this. I want you to get that tail. That's that red rum special right there. Okay, now, what are we doing next? We are gonna shoot white again, then we're gonna get the Bavarian X-Acto knife out, cut the heads off, and then shoot over the top with red. I'm excited for that one. Okay, guys, let's do our red. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that this is probably gonna be a failure, and I can't wait to show you guys. I cut the heads off, right? And it was sloppy. And I think those splines, if you would call them that, did not fit in the cavity really well. And I think we're gonna have red kind of all over the place. Okay, let's just hold a little pressure, make sure that they bond. And then, guys, finally, I am gonna show you guys how this system is intended to work with that Skillit 190. That customization right there was a little bit too much for me. It was a little too finessey. And guys, these hands are not made for finesse. We are gonna get the Skillit 190 into this game as well after I unveil this, what I think could be an epic bar down baits failure, but I just wanna show you guys. Let's stay tuned for this, guys. What do you guys think? Is it gonna turn out or is it gonna be? Stay tuned. All right, guys, unveiling time. My call, flashing, not very pretty. Let's check this out. All right, guys, the moment of truth. Wait a second. Okay, as you can see, we have got a ton of flashing on the sides. Can you guys see that up on the top? That's because those tube splines were not sitting in the mold correctly. Let me just take one of these off and show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, we kind of got red all over the place here. See that flashing on the sides? You guys, I can get that off. As a matter of fact, let me just see if I can just kind of pull that off. Probably need to get like a heater out or a cigarette lighter. Okay, that came off. Well, let me just, hold on, guys. Again, yeah, these hands are not made for this finesse type of approach. Okay, I think I got most of that flashing off. Let's see what we got. Oh, Lord. Oh, sorry, guys, you weren't even in the frame. Let's just kind of manually get these up and pull off. We lost a tube spline right there. Guys, that one was a little bit difficult for me. I'm sure there's really a simple way to do that, but we had a lot of flashing. Can you guys see that? I'm not going to show you guys this. Now, am I okay with that? Yeah, not really. If I'm doing 100 of these for an order, I'm not really digging that at all. But that right there is very satisfying. Now, you guys, I'm gonna just call that one, for me, on the customization, and I'm sure you can do it, I'm gonna chalk that one up as a fail in learning by doing. Now, what we are gonna do, we are gonna play by the rules on how this system is intended to play. What we're gonna do, we're gonna shoot white in the Skillit 190. We're gonna remove them from the sprue, put them in the 290, and we're gonna shoot the red body over the top of it, and I'm hoping we will get better results. Stay tuned for that. Okay, gang, let's shoot this mold how it was intended to. So I took liberty of just go ahead and shooting this Skillit 190 without showing you guys, because we didn't need to watch that again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these out, plop them into the old 290. You guys see what I'm doing? That's got a much smaller head, and it fits into that cavity of the 290 really well. And then we're gonna shoot the red. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna load up that red pigment, because I think we're gonna see a vast difference. Okay, guys, and here we are. This is the final episode here. Not the final episode. This has been a very interesting one, I'll tell you that. Now we are shooting how this mold was intended to. I got the white Skillit 190 tube splines in the 290. We'll see how these these turn out. I did add a bunch more red rum to saturate that top. Going to be interesting to see how this red plays with that white head in there. Okay, let's let these cool off. Boy, that red rum, one thing I will say, this red rum is a special color with those purple and pink hues. Guys, thanks for keeping up with me here. This has been a crazy one, but I think a very helpful one if you're looking for these non-cutting tube splines from AI. It's a very ingenious creation, but what I've noticed, it's a little bit of monkeying around. Stay tuned, let's see how these turned out. Okay guys, let's get this bad boy going. I am gonna go out on a limb and say they shot better than that, that one where I cut the heads off. I'm not doing that again, that took forever, and I have zero patience for that. We're gonna have, I think we're gonna have a pink top. Let's see, wait a second. Okay, guys. That's how to do it right there. Are they a little more pinkish? Yeah. Can you guys see on the bottom in that first round when I didn't show you guys the shooting of the 190, but can you guys see some of those little splines didn't fill all the way down? Not a big deal. Here we go. Look at that, you guys. Let's take a couple of these off. Boy, that's the way to do it right there. I'm convinced. I am convinced. Pink? No, I'd say that's red. I think that qualifies as red. Again, there's a white body underneath that. Let's do the old, right there. That's the best part of this mold right there, without question. We're gonna do 2 more of those because it's so fun. Again, twist, and you can be aggressive here, guys. Don't worry about breaking anything here. If you have to, you can kind of manually force these off. Boom. Gosh, I mean, that's the way to do it. One more. Look at this, Dan. What do you think? Is that gonna work for you? I'll tell you what. Boy, how can I showcase this? Look at that, you guys. There we go. We've got this thing figured out. Let's get you guys to the outro. Thanks a lot for sticking with me on that wild adventure, guys. Let's get to the outro. Okay, guys, Mike Muller from Bar Down Baits. We are in a different studio today, a different setting. I'm super excited to present this. Why do I do YouTube? There is one reason right behind me, is to get kids, get adults, get just people in general interested in fishing and or making baits. And I've got a lovely group behind me. I told you in the previous video, I'm gonna make baits for these guys right here. And I was in the garage yesterday, 12 hours nonstop. And you guys right here, I packaged up 30 crappie baits and 30 walleye bass northern baits. Everybody gets one of each. Okay guys, here we are. Peter, you're the first guy. You get a crappie bait and then you get your walleye baits. Go ahead, everybody, one after another. Show them off to the camera. Woo! Let's go. Woo! Yeah. Nobody's gonna do anything really stupid yet? No? Lainey. Yeah. Make sure the logos are facing out, you guys. Or that's kind of cool too. You can see the baits. Oh, we better have enough. What do you guys think? They're gonna catch some fish. Yeah. Yes, Burnsy! Let's go! Yeah, yeah. Do you fish? Are those gonna catch fishes? And last but not least, Leo! Go show the baits off to your mom. Okay. Okay, good. Gang, thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm telling you what, guys, this mold from Angling AI, it is special. I learned a lot today, and I hope you guys did too. I am not gonna be modding out anything from the Skillit 290, right? Like cutting that head off like I did. Let me show you. I did that off camera. Guys, that was the biggest pain in the butt. And I did not get the results I was looking for. We had, sorry, let me get you up there. We had flashing, we had kind of tentacles falling off. I'm sure I did it the wrong way. Some turned out, some didn't. I don't have the patience for that. I don't. And this is it right here. With the Skillit 190 first, with the white body, white head, put it into the 290. Bob's your uncle, you got a great tube bait. I don't fish tube baits, but I think, Dan, is that something that you were looking for? That's gonna work. Now I'm intrigued. I don't fish tubes, and now I gotta go out and go out and fish them. That's just with the red rum. That's what I learned today. That color is special. Can you guys see the tentacles on that one? How they're kind of, hold on. Can we get that pinkish purplish? Oh yeah, very special color. And then white. Guys, I know we're talking about the purists here. That right there will catch crappies, sunnies all day long. Guys, really informative video. I learned a lot myself as a bait maker. And that just, I want to give a shout out to these mentors, these guys that I can talk to. Like when I was in professional hockey and more professional coaching, I think my motto was surround yourself with like-minded people and people that are better than you and smarter than you, and you just by osmosis become better. So I want to thank Michael, of course, at Bait Chuck, and super supportive. Toby for this video in general, super supportive. That's 50 Custom Baits. And then we've got Adam at SDG. He's also answered quite a few of my stupid emails. I appreciate you, Adam. And then last but not least, of course, Jacob over at Into the Woods. Anyway, guys, what a great community we have. So lucky to have you guys with me in my little community. I love it, guys. I love it. Today we learned quite a bit. That Angling AI Skillet mold. Now, I decided to go with the 190-290. I know they have the 190-250. I wanted a crappie tube with a little bigger head. This is an ingenious creation that they came up with. You know, I've seen a lot of guys dip their tubes, cut their tails. I don't want it. I want to shoot, and I want to do that little twist off. That little twist off thing is the best thing going. That's it for the mold. Now let's talk about my alter ego and the wonderful kids that I worked with this summer. Guys, I want to thank all of you who were in that futures group, and of course the junior and senior group as well. But I think predominantly a lot of the future guys are going to be, guys and girls are going to be watching this one. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your dedication, your commitment this summer, getting up early, getting to the rink, and going to work. You guys are the future. I'm super excited for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed those baits. And viewers, I hope you enjoyed my side of the bait making business of giving back. Karma, bait making karma, we'll call it that. Guys, that's it for now. This is Mike Muller from Bar Down Baits signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, let's do Go Bar Down. How about 1, 2, 3, Go Bar Down? How's that sound? Okay, guys, ready? 1, 2, 3. Go Bar Down! Let's go!